Taylor Swift in court, a woman scorned and suing, and the Penn State fraternity back in the headlines. Attorney Joseph Marrone here to walk us through some of these cases. So we'll start with Penn State, keep it local here. Yesterday, day 5 of the preliminary hearing. And so now we're hearing 16 members of that fraternity and the fraternity itself trying to find out if there's probable cause to take this to trial. So an advisor is now expected to testify, possibly?
Well, I don't think he's going to testify. This fellow by the name of Tim Breen.
Yes.
He is the fraternity manager who lived in the house.
Okay.
And also he is, I believe, he works for the football team.
Correct.
He's a trainer for the football team. He's been ducking a subpoena. The defense served the subpoena. The defense wants to bring him in to testify. They want him to come in, but he's been reluctant. So the judge has issued an order for him to appear and to say why he doesn't want to testify. So we'll see what happens on August 30th. Is
he, do you think, Joseph, sort of ducking and dodging this because he doesn't want to incriminate himself? These are some serious charges against those guys.
No question. Tim Breen, he met with the students and talked about some of the events that night. He had meetings for the fraternity on a monthly basis. So there's definitely authority control on behalf of Tim's involvement. Now the question becomes is, how much was Tim involved? It's in Tim's best interest to avoid this hearing, and he'll probably take the Fifth Amendment if he is brought into court at some point when the judge asks him to come on the 30th.
Okay. Let's switch gears. Taylor Swift, you say this isn't over just yet, even though it seems like it was a win for her.
Yeah, the big announcement last night that Taylor Swift is out of the case. She's out of the case, but Mom's still on the case. So is the radio promotions man. The lawsuit that the DJ brought against really her and her group, okay, for having him wrongfully terminated from his job and ultimately causing him damages. That case will continue. Now, she brought a case against, obviously, the DJ as well.
So she countersued him,
That's right, for assault and battery, or the groping. And that case will start up on Monday, and ultimately the jury will make a decision on who they believe in this case. But it's an interesting case as to what happened.
Okay, so stay tuned for that one. This is one that I think is so interesting. A woman who is a high-powered executive at QVC hires a dating service to try to find her a guy, spends $150,000, and now she's suing them. What happened?
Yeah, she bought the premium service, the CEO service.
$150,000.
Well, Darlene Daggett is an ex-executive from QVC.
Okay.
She's a well-off woman, multi-millionaire, 62 years old, and she's looking for a match, someone to spend her life with.
Right.
So she bought into this service. She bought the premium CEO service, looking for a man who's affluent, who's worldly, and who has substantial income. Unfortunately, the matches didn't live up to her expectations, even though they indicated they were going to give her this one-on-one treatment.
Right.
What she got was a lot of crazy men, a lot of men that it got to a point one man actually stalked her, and it became a really serious event. A lot of these men were ultimately liars. It was a bad vetting process on behalf of the agency. Now, the agency, it's a very a successful agency over the years.
Right.
They've done very well. And they came forward and said, look, this is very difficult to put people together. We did our best under the circumstances. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But, we stand by our reputation, even though she paid $150,000. So she ultimately sued them. And the case was just settled the other day. It was an undisclosed settlement. I'm sure she got her money back.
Hopefully so, right?
I think so, and a little bit more.
And maybe she can go on some cheaper dates.
I think it just stick to friends and family, right? It always works out.
A referral from someone that's not the service. Joseph, thank you so much.